Hey, it's Arnie Johansson. Just giving you a market update today. It's Sunday, November 11th, and wanted to let you know what I'm seeing in the market right now. Just have a couple appointments today. I have an appointment in Uptown looking at a condo, and then I'm going to the office to get some other work done. So this is a slow time of year. We got Thanksgiving coming up and we have Christmas coming up. So typically sales drop a lot because people really don't want to put their houses on the market right now. Also, it's not snowing right now. It hasn't snowed yet, but it's going to snow soon. So getting your house ready to sell and or trying to buy a house in the winter isn't always ideal. But with that being said, there are plenty of people who still need to sell right now, and there are plenty of people that still need to buy right now. People are moving out of their apartments. They might be having a baby. They might have just gotten divorced and they need to move into a house or sell a house. There's always somebody looking to buy and sell. So I recommend right now, if you are needing to buy a house, do not give up. This is a great time because there's way less people out there shopping right now. So you're going to have less competition, and that is a good thing. So if we look at graphs, if we look at the sales of what happens every year, we know that prices drop in the winter. So we know that on average, between the peak selling season or selling month, which is usually around June, and which is for terms of the number of houses that get sold. So the most houses get sold around April, May, June, July period. And then the slowest time of the year is November, December, January, and February. So we know that there is typically a 20% difference between the very bottom and the very top every single year. So think about that. If you're looking at, let's just say, a $500,000 house, that's 20%, $100,000. I mean, it doesn't mean that the house is for sure going to be selling for less than $100,000, but you do see significantly lower sale prices on average in the winter versus the summer. Now, one factor that could be is that people who are selling a really nice house, those who are like strategizing and they're waiting until May or June or July to put their house on the market right at the right time when there's a ton of buyers out there. Now, they might have a really great house. So some of the best houses on the market, those people know that it's best to wait until that time period to put their house on the market, because that's the best time, or the time where they're most likely to sell their house for the most amount of money. So you could say that that is a factor in some of the sales price reductions when you see that average. But I'm just going to say, from my experience, that's probably just a smaller portion of the market. Most of the people who are selling right now, they're very motivated. And then at the same time, the people who are buying are very motivated. So it's kind of like a perfect little situation here. So I think now is the great time to be looking. I love this time because this is the time where all the deals are. I can't tell you how many great deals I've seen during like November and December, January, February. There's a lot of estate sales, probate sales. People die and the kids don't want to own the house. They don't want to manage the house. They just want to get rid of it. Maybe it's been in the family for 50 years and it needs a lot of work, but it's like a solid house. Those houses are really good houses to buy, because if somebody's been living there for like 50 years, often they really didn't beat it up. They took really good care of it. So today I'm going to be focusing on just doing these couple showings, and then I'm actually going to be looking at the market. I'm going to be looking at on the MLS. I'm going to be looking to see if there's any great deals out there, because I do have a lot of clients that are looking and they're waiting for that right house to pop up. And sometimes I'm actually able to spot the deal and send them the property, and then they end up buying that one. And because I know what to look for, and it doesn't mean that they don't know what to look for. It just is nice to have another set of eyes on the market. And that's what I do for clients. I have a lot of experience buying my own houses, and I take that very seriously. When you're spending money on a piece of real estate, it's very expensive. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's the biggest purchase of a person's life, typically. So, I take it very seriously, representing a buyer. I know how stressful it can be. I know how much of a financial commitment it is to purchase a home, and how much of a life commitment it is. Because, you're putting everything you have on it. You're getting a huge mortgage. You're putting, 5 or 20% down. You're putting a lot of cash down. And then, you're moving and you're getting furniture. It's just this huge experience. So I treat everybody's deal very seriously. It doesn't matter what price range it's at. It doesn't matter how experienced they are. I take my job very seriously, and I'm proud to be able to do what I do. And I'm very grateful to have the job that I have, because I love what I do. So I just wanted to put this out there this weekend so you can kind of get to know me a little bit better, get to see what I do every day. I'm going to be putting these videos out. I'm going to be trying to put in these videos out every day, just so you can get to know me a little bit more. And what I would love is, I would love your comments. I would love to know what you want to know about the market, what cities you want to know about, what price ranges you want to know about, just like everything that's important to you. I'm really looking for your feedback. And then if there's any content that you want me to put out there, let me know. I like touring properties. I like touring beautiful properties, like I said. But I also like giving these market updates and just kind of letting you get to know me a little bit more, because I know there's a lot of realtors out there, and my goal is to connect with you so you feel comfortable. And when it is time to buy or time to sell, that you feel like you can trust me, and that you feel like that I will handle your transaction at the highest level possible and get you the best result, because that is what my goal is, and that's what you deserve, and I know that's what you want too. So if you have any buying questions, please call me. I have all my contact information in the description below in the video. And if you're looking to buy in the Twin Cities, call me. If you're looking to sell, call me. I'm happy to help either way, and we can go over what I do to prepare your house for sale, because that's a totally different thing. Preparing your house to sell and getting your house ready to sell, and then putting it on the market, negotiating the deal, and seeing the transaction go all the way through. That's a whole different thing than actually buying, because it's just, there's a different, you're going out looking at properties and trying to find a property, and you're the buyer, versus when you're selling, you have the asset, you have to get it ready to sell, and it's very, very important to price it right. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. And I feel like I have a very good way to price the house in a way that will get you the most amount of money. That's what I've done my whole career. And I've sold a lot of houses for above the list price with very good terms for the sellers. So just wanted to put this out there. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to go on this showing right now. Let me know if you guys need anything, and we will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.